Introduction and Chapter 1 of The Mystery of a Turkish Bath. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Darvinia. The Mystery of a Turkish Bath by Rita. Introduction. Under the pseudonym Rita, E. M. Gollan wrote some 70 novels, of which this is one. It is a rather penetrating book about the supernatural. It starts off with a somewhat unusual situation, at least in literature, with a group of ladies in the Turkish bath of a large and luxurious hotel by the sea in England, the sort of hotel to which people go to be cured of illnesses on the recommendation of their doctors. It is some time in the late 19th century. An extraordinarily beautiful woman appears one day in the Turkish bath, and the women already in there are quite fascinated by her. But there is another guest in the hotel, a Colonel Estcourt, who, it turns out, had known this woman since childhood. Indeed, it had been expected that they would one day wed, but instead she had gone off and married an elderly but fabulously wealthy Russian prince. Various demonstrations of her occult powers make the guests, both men and women, realize that the beautiful princess is someone with very special gifts, which one or two of them would like to learn more about. But in the very process of the ensuing teach-in, more things happen than had been bargained for, and both the colonel and the princess end up lifeless. The mystery deepens. If you like this sort of thing, it is a very good novel, but if you are not happy to read about the occult, you should leave it severely alone. End of introduction. The Mystery of a Turkish Bath by Rita. Chapter 1. The First Room. "I take them for rheumatic gout," said a slight, dark-haired woman to her neighbour, as she leant back in a low lounging chair, and sipped some water an attendant had just brought her. "You would not suppose I suffered from such a complaint, would you?" And she held up a small arched foot, with a scarcely perceptible swelling in the larger joint. She laughed somewhat affectedly, and the neighbour, who was fat and coarse, and had decidedly gouty symptoms herself, looked at her with something of the contempt an invalid elephant might be supposed to bestow on a buzzing fly. "You made that remark the last time you were here," she said, "and I told you, if you suffered from a suppressed form of the disease, it would be all the worse for you. Much better for it to come out, my doctor says." There was no doubt about the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?